what the DPM audit brought to book, or brought to the fore, is quite surprising, to say the least. For instance, we found over 180 people employed as directors, deputy directors, and assistant directors. Only 44 of them hold the appropriate requirements in terms of documentation, such as requirements for degrees. The other 136 persons, in the name of directors, deputy directors, and assistant directors, do not hold degrees, and that's a requirement in law. We found about close to 100 people employed as drivers, and we only have about, say, 11 or 12 or so vehicles on the streets or up and running. Much more interesting was the fact that we found 3,500 or close to 3,500 people employed, or rather not employed, but rather recorded to earn salaries, both in the IBPD and in Excel. 3,500 of them, or close to that, without having passed any due process regarding employment. Let me just remind us. Number two, the other group of people who may have been affected by the recommendations of the audit are people who also were irregularly promoted. You will find, for instance, somebody who is in job group K was suddenly taken straight away to job group Q or R. That is not in the law of the country. That is not what the HR employment system in the country envisages. What we want is the people of this county to know that there are systems in this country. This is not a banana state. We are in Kenya, where we have employment structures in place set by the government for civil servants. Now, you can't just suddenly be promoted from job group K to job Q or R and then make noise. Why was I brought back to my original job group? You will, of course, be returned back to where you belong to.